So I have this really precariously balanced stack of books because today we're supposed to talk about projects for May. And Laura shared her reading list for May, so I thought I should start with my reading list for May. You probably can't count. There are, in fact, 12 books here. One I'm reading with Kenzie, and then the rest I'm kind of just reading on my own. But then, there's a very special book in this pile that Kate sent to me because she went to the Holly Black and Cassandra Clare signing up by where she lives, and she got me a copy of Red Glove by Holly Black, which Holly Black signed, which is super, super cool. And Kate, thank you very, 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 very much for this awesome book. But I guess maybe you're probably wondering what else is in this pile. So Hitchhiker's Guide I'm reading with Kenzie. If you want any more information about this and Kenzie and I reading it, I talked about that today on a new vlog that Kenzie and I started, which I'll talk more about that in a minute. But the link for that is down below. I'm also currently reading this book called Hard Love by Ellen Whitlinger. Really bad at author names still. It's really, really interesting so far. It sort of actually kind of relates a little bit to some stuff in my life, so it's a little hard to get through, but it has all these, it's about, maybe you remember, maybe you don't. I know Kenzie knows this because when I first met Kenzie, she was really, really into the whole like zine culture, and this was about the time that zines were transitioning from being paper to being electronic and stuff like that. But this book is written about zines. Zines are a big influence on this book, so it has all these really neat sections in it that are published like the zine in zine-ness. Anyway, so that's really good. Red Glove obviously is on this list. I guess I'll start with books I'm reading and haven't finished. Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger. And I'm most of the way through it, but I haven't finished it. It kind of got misplaced, and then I found it. So, a friend of mine lent me this book called Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, which I'm actually really liking, but it's giant and has really tiny print, and it's sort of setting up a world at the moment, so I kind of read a couple chapters of that a week. It's like my slow reading book. It started a couple weeks ago. Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr, which I bought almost a year ago now. And I kind of read a chapter every now and then when I don't know what to read next. So again, another slow-going, fun read. I can keep the plot of it straight, so it's pretty easy to read between other reads. Another book, A Company of Swans by Eva Botson. She's a favorite author of mine, so I'm really excited that I now own that book. And then, as Kenzie pointed out, I've had this one on my reading list for a while, The Latte Rebellion, and I've talked about that before. And then, I'm still reading through The Realm of Possibility by David Levithan, and it's good, but I can read it in chunks, so I do. And then today I picked up 3 new books from the library. Wasteland by Francesca Lia Block, which was recommended to me by Cassandra Clare. So I ordered that and picked it up. Also, Swords Point by Ellen Kushner, also recommended to me by Cassandra Clare. And Saving Francesca by Melina Marchetta, which, because I really, really loved Jellicoe Road, and then was talking about it with Kenzie and Margot Lanigan, and Margot Lanigan said that Saving Francesca should be next on my list of Melina Marchetta books, so I picked that up. Other things going on in the month of May. Kenzie and I just started a new vlog challenge, which I'll just leave the link for the the new channel that Kenzie and I have together down below. So you can just click that and watch the videos this week to kind of get a feel for what that's going to be about. Other things going on in May. I'm taking a really epic road trip at the end of the month because my mother is graduating from nursing school. So yay, Mom! And that's at the end of May. And then Lindsay is getting married in June, and I'm going to her wedding. So that's in June. And then my birthday is in the middle of that week, between May and June. So I have to think of something to do for my birthday. If you have suggestions, you should leave them in the comments because I'm really bad at coming up with my own birthday plans. In high school, my birthday always fell during finals, so I kind of always forgot about it and then would have a party afterwards. And in college, my birthday was several weeks into summer, so I don't know. I usually just do what I do every day. Except that I find people give me things on my birthday. And people keep asking me what I want for my birthday, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad about asking for gifts. I don't know why. Also in May, this is going to be a long video because I'm not going to edit it. Sorry! Also in May, I'm reading part of the Bible. If you didn't know this, Psalms and Proverbs, if you read 5 Psalms a day and 1 Proverbs a day, you can read all of Psalms and Proverbs in a month, 31 days-ish. And our preacher at church always challenges us to do that because we're currently in the middle of reading Psalms at church. So I decided I would tackle that this month because I said I would do it in March and I said I would do it in April and maybe I'll actually do it in May. So I'm doing that, and that's really about it, which is to say I'm not really doing anything particularly new or exciting in May, just doing a lot of the same stuff. So Kelly, I'll see you on Thursday. Kenzie, I'll see you on Friday. Laura, I'm so happy you're back, and I'm glad I got to see you yesterday. And that's all, folks.